Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are going live tonight because this story came across my feed and I wanted to talk with you all about what it is that I saw. So welcome in, welcome. We're going to get live on all platforms. Oh, man. So welcome, welcome. All right. Give me just one moment. Tonight we're talking about Keke Palmer and her baby daddy and how he is upset. Oh my goodness. He is so upset that at the Usher concert, Usher brought her on stage, right? And she had on this outfit that I guess baby daddy did not approve of. And so he's upset about that. I have some commentary on this, but I want to get live on all platforms first. Whew. My screen is not working. All right, so this is what we're talking about tonight. Okay, so Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, which you see here on the left-hand side, he decided to make some comments publicly about this right here. Keke Palmer deciding to go out there. I guess she may be having a hot girl summer. He doesn't appreciate that she's a mother out here looking and behaving this way. So we're going to show the video. We're going to read his comments as well as his follow-up comments. But let's go ahead and get live on all of these platforms. All right. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. And of course, we are live on YouTube, which is the main platform. Hello, Knockouts. I'm your host, Tonya TKO. Tonight, we're going to be talking about these images right here of Keke Palmer at an Usher concert where he pulled her up out of the crowd and brought her on the stage. And when she turned around, oh, her cheeks were there in all their cheeky glory. And he didn't like that at all and decided to remind her publicly that she is a mother. This is what he had to say. And then he doubled down and commented. And when I saw this, because I took a shower before I came on here tonight. And when I was in the shower, I had an aha moment. And my aha moment was, this is why these men don't like these modern women. And so we're going to talk about that, right? We're going to talk about that tonight because there's a few different things that I want you to see. My goodness gracious. So if you're ready to get into this story, I am ready. Oh, he is upset. He is very upset. He is very upset. All right, so let's take a look and see what was the offending. What was it that offended him so? Let's get these things pulled up on the gram, right? Here. Let's go to the very first one that I see. Right here. Let's pull this. Let's pull this right here. What a brouhaha, I tell you. What a brouhaha. Mecca is saying she didn't know it was all the rage when she was pregnant a few months ago. Yeah. All right, so here, can we hear this? And then she turns them clappers around on him. Let's see what we have next. All right. Look, this is when he pulled her. He pulled her. Look, he came and got her. He was like, you didn't think I was going to see you? You didn't think I was going to see you came to an Usher concert. So.
You thought I wasn't going to know that you came to the Usher show? You ready? There goes your man. There she go, there she go, there she go, there she go. If you don't know, it's clear to call you my girl. There goes your man. Loving everything you do. Ooh, girl, look at you right now. Look at you right now.
Oh, my. Oh, my. So you all have seen all of this, right? You've seen it. So her man came out and made a comment. This is the comment he made. He says, it's the outfit, though. You a mom. You see that? It's the outfit, though. You a mom, right? Let's talk about that real quick. This is, listen, okay, so she's a mom. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? So the debate that is going on online is, what is appropriate dress for a woman? You know, what a woman who is a mother, right? How old is Keke Palmer? I didn't look that up before we came live. But how old is Keke Palmer? What is she? Tell me in the comments, right? You know what? There's other videos because he doubled down, right? He doubled down and he came out and he said something else. He followed up with this statement right here, right? He said, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. So he resting his case, y'all, right? Let's see what we have next. So they're showing the things. But look, when her hand is up, what don't you see on her finger? He's talking about a man doesn't want his wife to do X, Y, Z. Anybody remember when the wedding was? Am I mistaken? Because I thought this was a baby daddy. I thought that his morals did not bring him to marry this woman, right? This is what I want to know. When was the wedding? When was the marriage? Because as far as I knew, she was a baby mama and he was a baby daddy. And then I thought about it because I've been thinking about all of this, right? I've been thinking about all of this since this story broke a few hours ago, right? So this is happening right now, right? What is he going to do about it? What can he do? Number one, this is what they want. They want to breed you. They want to breed you and they want to make sure that you are some frump. They want to make sure that you're some frump at home, that you don't have no sex appeal, right? I was in an argument on Instagram yesterday. Let me look for the argument because people started responding back to me. Oh, here, take a look. This is the argument I was in on Instagram, right? So this is a picture that someone put up, right? Someone put up this picture and says, Y'all can go broke in Victoria's Secret all you want, but these are the gowns that had your grandpa making 10 to 12 babies and paying all the bills, right? So they showed the old the frumpy nightgowns of yore, right? Way back in the day. So this is what I wrote, right? This is what I wrote. 12 kids, 0 orgasms, and her man had a family up the street. While she suffered in silence and people glorified a relationship she couldn't get out of, and her I don't give an F frock. I love the word frock, don't you? Her IDGAF frock. And I did hashtag no thanks. So there have been a few comments since then. Let me see what some of the comments have responded back. Amentifly says, the smoke you came and gave the fire, but it's true, and stayed getting beat up. And then somebody else, Chrissy Marie says, now, 1 or 2 kids, all the orgasms, no husband, working 2 jobs to make ends meet, perpetually exhausted because she can't stop working, all the quote unquote freedom in the world, and unhappy as hell, right? And I wrote back to Amentifly and said, that too, getting beat up, clap, clap. And I wrote back to this Chrissy and I said, both are unhappy. The difference is, scenario 1, she's doing all of that stressed and burdened without autonomy and her own money. Scenario 2, she has her own money, less children, and not burdened with a man pumping her full of babies. Believe it or not, 2 jobs is less work than 12 kids. Am I telling a lie, or is this the truth that I'm speaking? And Ananda Quino says to me, at Tonya TKO, sorry, seems like your grandparents were very unhappy. Mine were beautifully happy. Listen, you don't know, don't speak on nobody's relationship because you don't know what was going on behind the scenes. You don't know how he held her down and shoved it into orifices she didn't want it in. You don't know what was going on. You don't know how old she was when she got married to this big grown ass man. You don't know whether or not she was climaxing. You don't know whether or not she was happy. Looks can be deceiving. Plenty of people, the happiest seeming couples are the ones that are the most unhappy. I'm telling you, because they're the ones perpetrating the fraud because they feel that they got so much to prove. Amentifly came back and says, ooh wee, the heat. Let's talk about it. Melee comes back and says, my grandmother had 7 children. Even in her 80s, they were all over each other. They eloped at 16. Great love story. She wore a gown like that. Hard. So now that people are coming out, why can't people just leave people comments and just go make your own goddamn comment? If your motherfucking grandparents were so goddamn happy, you wouldn't have to be on the internet trying, methinks thou dost protest too much. If they're happy, go over to grandma's house and go hug them up and be happy for them. But unfortunately, in far too many cases, that's not the case, right? It's so crazy. People meet their grandparents when they're grandparents, but they don't know their grandpa when he was 25. They don't know their grandpa when he was 45 and full of piss and vinegar. They don't know how he used to wear grandma out up against what people said between the washing machine and between the kitchen stove and the count, all of that. You don't know. Shut up. You meet him when his testosterone has dropped and he got a pot belly and a bald head. You didn't know him before that. You were too young. You were a child, and by the time you came of age, you don't know what was going on 40 years before. Stop this madness. Shut up. And somebody else came out and said, true. And that caused people to think this was quote unquote normal behavior, that the next generation would accidentally look for a partner with the same effed up traits, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. You know what? I've been thinking a lot about this lately. If these women had such a good deal, why aren't women taking that deal now? If all of these families were so happy, why was grandma pulling these granddaughters aside and telling them, make sure you got your own money? I had an epiphany. This is why these men don't like these modern women. This is why they don't like these modern women. Let me go back to show you these pictures of the Keke Palmers. right? This right here, this is why they don't like these modern women. They don't like these modern women because they cannot be controlled with money. They cannot be controlled with your relationship status. They cannot be controlled with your whims. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? She has her own money. If he leaves, she'll be all right. I mean, if he leaves, Usher want her. Listen, oh, battery's dying. Plug this up. This is why certain types of men, like women who don't have options. They need a woman who needs him rather than wants him, because he knows that what it is that he has to offer can be replaced. He knows that what it is that he's bringing to the table, she already has in terms of money. Now men are being tasked with having to develop their personalities, having to develop their life goals and hone in their values. So now Keke Palmer's up on the stage with Usher. She's up on the stage with Usher. Herpes and all, don't matter. Well, I don't know. Rumor, right? They want to breed you and then have you in some frumpy frock while they go gallivanting. They want to breed you and make sure that no other man wants you, so that they get these geriatric kitten fathers coming onto the internet talking about how people don't want you once you have a child. Look at what this baby did to her body. The skinny little Keke is no more. Oh, there's a woman here. They say you keep 15 pounds from every pregnancy. We all see where the 15 pounds went for her, if she even kept 15 pounds of it. Look at her, sexy young thing. Young, vibrant wife. That's not what they want. They don't want that. Listen, they don't want a person, them chakes. Listen, they don't want that. They wanna know that you got their seed. They wanna know that you got your seed and you're straddled and burdened, and that you're somewhere waiting for them to call, or that you're at their beck and call. This is what some of them want. They don't want this modernized version. But guess what? Guess who is modern, right? They want to be modern men, but they want you to be, listen, they want to be modern men, but they want you to be a traditional woman. He's talking about the morals he got. Those morals didn't stop you from having unprotected intercourse without marriage, right? Those morals didn't cause you to go down to the courthouse or wherever the case may be and make it official on the books. Those morals didn't have you do that, huh, Darius? Didn't, right? But no, you want to come up on the internet talking about her cheeks and then talk about wife and family. What? Obviously, there's some miscommunication here. And obviously, there's some lack of communication that he's writing this on the internet instead of approaching her behind the scenes with this, that he has to post online for millions to see, that she's a mom now. And you ain't never heard the word MILF? Apparently, there's a MILF here. It's a MILF. If you don't know what MILF means, you better go look it up. MILF, M-I-L-F. So he got with this hot young thing, and he thought the baby was going to be the end of her. Man, there was a guy who went viral a few months ago. There was a man who went viral a few months ago, and he made a video talking about, wow, these men out here really be trapping women with babies. That he was talking to a guy. Gosh, you know what? I want to find that video, but where would I find that video right now? Let's jump to a quick break, and when I come back, hopefully I'll have that video. I can't find the video, y'all. I'm looking, but I can't find it. They probably took it down. The video was taken down.
You out in public.
All right, look, the video was taken down. It was a guy. It was dark and he was walking. He was like, "Yo," I was talking to this guy and he was like, "You won't believe what he told me," right? He was like, he told me, let me see if this is the video here. Let me put my headphone in. But other than that, when I searched for it on TikTok, right, I saw a bunch of videos with the same theme.
So this is what I come home to. Day of
Oh, this is a woman who came home to, let's see what this is. No, this is, they took the video down because I had it saved. Oh wait, what is this? What's this?
one more thing.
Nope, that's not. I remember it was dark and the guy was walking at night And he was like, yo, I just spoke to this dude. And he was like talking about how he was trying to get this woman pregnant, not because he wanted to be with her, not because he wanted to start a family with her, not because he wanted to stay with her, but because he wanted to trap her so that no other man would want her. And they want to go around planting their semen in fertile soil so that they take a whole bunch of different women off the market. And then they applaud kitten fathers telling people, oh, don't get with baby mothers, don't get with women who have children, leave these women be, right? Meanwhile, they're going around making a bunch of women, quote unquote, uneligible, right? So nonetheless, let's take a look, because when I searched for men trapping women with children, there were a bunch of different things that came up. Oh.
That man don't want to wear a condom because he's trying to trap you with some kids. I'm allergic to condoms. I'm so sensitive.
Narcissist will.
Why are they playing music? They're not even talking.
He wanted
Not a baby.
Russ.
We always talk about how like women baby trap men, and like recently we've been having more conversation about how men baby trap women way more freaking often. Like, let's be for real. The only person that woman trapped with that baby is herself with your bum ass. But I digress. And I genuinely feel like the only reason that I escape the entrapment was that my response was always that I would sign over my rights. My response is that you're gonna fuck around and end up a single father. Like, men would say to me, oh, I'm gonna get you pregnant. And I would say, I hope you and your mother have a plan on how you guys are gonna parent together, because I'm gonna drop that baby in a basket on your doorstep. Or I would tell them that I will pack up this child and move across the country and you will never see me or this child. And a lot of times, because they couldn't figure out I was serious, they would just let it be. Notice that both of those involved me removing myself. They didn't want the baby. Bitch, me either. We always talk about how like women baby trap men, and like recently we've been having more conversation about how men baby trap women way more freaking
So let's see.
Our baby mamas by luck, because the today her would never.
It is not by luck, it is by design. Young ladies, listen to me when I tell you this. If you are maturing, you feel yourself growing up, you want simplicity, you got some goals, you're headed somewhere, and the guy that you're with now, you've come to realize you can't be with him anymore, either because you're tired of his BS, or he's getting in the way of your goals, or where you want to be, he just can't come with you. He can feel it. He can sense it. She's about to leave me. And if this guy is just used to having control over you, or he's scared of losing you, or he just doesn't want to let you go, he's going to try and get you pregnant. You're going to see him one last time, and now you're pregnant. Once you have his baby, he can stake claim to you for the rest of your life. That's my child's mother. There are some guys out there that will get you pregnant to slow you down. There's some guys out there that will get you pregnant in hopes that nobody else will want you. You'll have to keep coming back to him. There are some guys out there that will get you pregnant so that they can keep being in your damn phone. Once you feel it in your soul, once you have that clarity, I promise you he could pick up on it and stay on your birth control game. If you're not on birth control, go get on it. Do not let that man get you pregnant.
Ooh, my, she spoke a word. Let me see who that is right
By
there.
luck.
What was her name?
Today her
Whisper
would
in
never.
your ear.
It is not by
XX.
luck, it is by design. Young
All
lady,
right. I know that's right. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Real quick, can we talk about how some men try to trap women with babies?
So, let's see.
Narcissist trap. If narcissist.
You know, men be so possessive. You gonna go to ultimate lengths and knock this girl up because you don't want her to leave you. Boy, you's a bitch because you know.
Oh, Lord. You know, listen. Go talk to your friends. Don't talk to the damn internet. Let's see what Rules has to say.
trap people.
I'm so thankful that these conversations are being discussed in a way that is accessible by many people so that we can educate and bring awareness to this form of abuse. The number one cause of death in pregnant women
That is
is
true.
them being murdered by their partner. The
Talk about
risk
it.
of abuse and the frequency of abuse increases when a woman is pregnant. So now that we have those statistics out there, I want to talk about something called stealthing. And it is very important
Yes.
to me that you share my video and everything you find out about this topic with the people that you know so that we can spread awareness about this very serious subject. Before I share this story, do not say who the person is. Do not throw hints about who the person is. Do not attempt to tell.
What's happening? What's going on? Oh, the thing stopped. Come on. Ah. Man, well. All right. So, come on. I don't know what happened.
Tag this person, they are
okay.
blocked, and I will block you for crossing this boundary. But there was a time when I dated a creator on this app, and the very first time that we were intimate, I saw him put protection on. It was very much there. But somehow at the end, I realized that he took it off. And as women, I don't want to go into too many detail. You know what that looks like when you go to the bathroom. You know how you know. And his excuse went back and forth between, oops, it broke. I didn't know. I thought you knew. I just figured you were on birth control, so it didn't really matter. I wound up cussing him out, and it made him pay for Plan B. But he wound up being a really horrible person.
Of course.
Who I later found out tried to assault another woman. And I don't feel this now, so I don't need anyone to comfort me, but I blamed myself and I felt really stupid for the longest time for allowing that to happen. And I had to constantly remind myself that I wasn't given the opportunity to allow or not allow it because I didn't consent to it.
Right.
Stealthing in the United States is not seen as a crime. However, in California, it is a civil offense punishable with only 6 months in jail. Even though you might consent to being intimate, if any time during that you want to stop or you don't want to do something, consent is still needed and it is important and it needs to be respected. And although the United States doesn't see it that way, I think it's a form of assault.
It is. It is. Oh, gosh. You know what? That woman is so eloquent. Oh, my goodness. Jules, she really speaks a word. She really, really, really knows how to speak her points concisely, to the point, and really, there's something about her that's just so relatable, right? I don't know if it's her strawberry shortcake look. I don't know what it is, but she's just super relatable, and she's really good at what it is that she does. I am really great at long form content. Some people are really great at short form content. She's one of those people. Nonetheless, right? I play all of these videos to say that there are men out there who view you having their baby as you now being part of their property, damaged goods, unwanted by other men, that you have lost your sex appeal. There's a lot going on here. And let's talk about, before we move on, yes, it is a form of SA, which is sexual assault, right? And this is why we need more women in the judicial process, because we are letting men make laws that are not in our best interest and ignoring things that are in our best interest and not creating legislation about it. We got people creating legislation. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to mind my business on that because we'll come back and talk about that another day. We were going to talk about the trans issue because the trans issue is really a feminism issue where feminists really need to stand up against people with XY chromosomes thinking that any idea in your mind or anything that you put on the outside of your body or any surgeries that you have could make you a woman, right? We have far too many of us sitting idly by and allowing men to control the lawmaking narrative in this country. We really do. We really do. And so we veered a little bit from Keke Palmer's discussion. So let's circle back to that and why I bring up all of these things. Because there's a lot of things going on. There's the virgin whoredictomy. There's the how men have this issue seeing women of worth as sexual, having this dichotomy of wanting, of assigning worth with purity, worth with chastity, worth with what is that word, modesty, and them actually wanting let me see if I can find a video. Damn it. I pray I can find this video, because when I saw this video, I said, you know what? I need to talk about this. It was a video of a woman and a man on their wedding day, right? And the caption was, here it is right here. Here it is right here. Here it is, right? This, so I want you to take a look, right? The caption says, when the groom wants it so bad after he has waited for this a long time. I want you to pay attention to the woman in the video and how she is behaving when her now husband is trying to kiss her. I want you to see how she's behaving. Let me see if I can rewind this. Yep, I can. Just take a look. Look, this is her husband. He's trying to kiss her and she's moving back from his kiss. And then when she comes forward, he tries to kiss her again and she's like pushing his face away. Right? Is this the way a woman behaves when she wants somebody? Is this the way a woman behaves when she's attracted to a person? Is this how a woman behaves when she wants somebody touching her? But unfortunately, there's so many men out there where this is what they want. They want a woman to not want them. They want a woman they want to assign a woman's worth to how much she does not want to be with him. They want to assign a woman's worth to how much she is not interested in intercourse with him. They want to assign a woman's worth to that. So much so that they fall through the cracks of realizing that this is a woman who, A, may not be attracted to him, B, may not even really like intercourse that much, C, may have some sort of damage going on with her intimately, or D, just she wants somebody else. But that ain't that, you know, it doesn't turn on and off. When a woman wants a person, that person knows. When a woman wants a man, he knows. But for some reason, they devalue the woman who wants to have intercourse with him. There are far too many men, and all of this relates to this whole Keke Palmer situation, in that now that she's a mother, now all of a sudden she's supposed to have less sex appeal. Many men put their mothers on a sort of pedestal where they cannot revere her, where they cannot worship and honor her if they also see her as sexual, if they also see her as a person who has intercourse, because to them, penis is the great defiler. That's why the more penis a woman has, the lower her value is, because men do not value themselves. A man who values himself would not want to be in a situation with a woman who, when he tries to kiss her, she mushes him away. They don't value themselves. They see that as appealing. They see sexual rejection as appealing. You all hear what it is that I'm saying, right? Okay. So now he's like, well, why aren't you sexless like my mom? My mother didn't have intercourse. My mother didn't get intimate. My mother didn't get freaky. Why are you out here with your cheeks showing? You're a mother now. What is it about being a mother that means a woman can't be sexy? What is the expectation, right? The expectation is, now I've saddled you with my children. Now you can't be you can't be sexy, right? He didn't come out and say, "Oh, you're my woman. You can't be out there like that." He didn't come out here and say, "Oh, you're my wife. You can't be out here like that." He didn't come out there and say, "Why is another man touching you and you're my girl?" He didn't come out there and say that. He said, "You're a mom." This is why this conversation is about the saddling with children, the entrapment with babies. That's what we're talking about right here. Because he's not coming at it from the standpoint of, this is my girl. This is my woman, this is my wife, and I don't want another man near her. I could be like, okay, I could understand that. But when he says, because we've heard this argument many a time on the internet, right? Lisa says, ass out is not sexy, LOL, to you. It is sexy to someone. It may not be to you, but it's sexy to somebody. Maybe it's not to some people. And this is part of the problem, us imposing our point of view on other people. This is a situation between them and their relationship. This is a conversation that they need to be having about what the expectation is, what is appropriate in their relationship, and ways that they can honor the relationship for one another. But instead, he's playing the mommy card. You're a mommy now. And we've heard this time and time again on the internet, where people are like, she's a mother. She can't be out here like that. She's a mother. She can't X, Y, Z. What is it about being a mother that makes you unsexy? As a matter of fact, every single mother, I was going to say every single mother has had intercourse, but there are situations where they say that people have gotten pregnant without intercourse. So I'm not going to say that, but being a mother is a very sexy thing. Being a mother is a very sexy thing. So there was one other thing that I wanted to show you. I mean, do you all hear what it is that I'm saying? Somebody is saying that it's about control, that he wants to control. And the thing about it is, right? Maybe he does want to control. For some reason, my phones are acting up this evening. Let me close out this. Let me close this out and open it back up again and see what we have here. Cash App must be down tonight because I heard some apples come in, but they're not showing up in the feed. So I don't know what's going on, but how do we fix this while we're on air? Let me see. Let me restart my phone, right? And so someone is saying we can tell that Keke is feeling sexy. As a matter of fact, Jill Scott said that she never felt as sexy as when she became a mother, because when she saw what her body could do, that it just deepened her level of sexiness, and it deepened her level of relating to her body as the womb holder, as the keeper of the womb, which held life inside of her. So, listen, let's take a quick break and then we will come back and I want to hear from you. right, welcome back. Welcome back, you all. Welcome back. Welcome back. I see that you all have a lot of mixed opinions about this situation, but I'm going to say this and say it for the record so that we understand why we're here. This isn't about them. Look deeper into the story and make it about you and your self-love lessons, because I'm going to be asking you for your self-love lesson in just a moment. I'm refreshing the apples. I've restarted my phone, and for some reason, Cash App must be down because then it's not refreshing, and I don't know why. So I appreciate everybody who sent a Cash App through. Someone is saying Keke is representing herself differently, though. This is not the Keke we once knew. Well, maybe she's unloosed. Maybe she's been set free. Maybe she's grown up. Maybe she's reached a certain age. When we knew Keke, she was Akilah and the Bee. She was a little girl when we met her, and Lawrence Fishburne was playing her father. So it's like, okay, and then how well did we know her? What did you know about her? When did you all go out to brunch? There's a difference between who a person is and what their publicist or PR person tells them they can show. And then also when you're 9 years old, you're going to be a much different person than who it is that you are when you're 20 something. So it's like, okay. And remember, this isn't about her. Make these stories and understand that everyone's situation is unique. How do you turn this around to make your life better? Because if you're not looking at these stories for ways that you can make your life better, then you're wasting your time. Because Keke has to work on her life, Darius has to work on his, and you need to work on yours. So every moment that you spend talking about somebody else's life is a moment that you waste where you could have been getting your own together. So and now there's a woman in here body shaming other women, calling them ill-built, and that's probably why they have an issue. Think bigger. And please, listen, let's stop making this about it. I'm refreshing. It's still not coming up. I apologize, y'all. I'm tired. I'm going to let you all give the self-love lessons that you learned. And then once Cash App is back up and running, I'm going to send you all the, we got one that has shown up so far from Shani. She sends $10. And so I'll send her some hearts back. And when I'm able to get into Cash App, I will send you the emoji back once Cash App gets back online, right? I just saw somebody say, I'm Team Keke. Is it that I'm not making myself clear? Is it that I'm not making myself clear that this isn't about Keke? Am I stuttering? Am I taking too long to get to the point? What is it that is being lost on people? This isn't about Keke. This isn't about her. Whether or not you team Keke, none of that matters. None of that matters. Somebody said to check the PayPal. Let me check the PayPal real quick. Give me 1 second. When we come to this channel, I really want us to be prepared to really look within ourselves. That's what I really want above all else. Because if not, if we just sitting around here gossiping, oh girl, did you hear this? Then what are we really doing? We're wasting time. Thank you, Chocolate. Be Team You. Be Team You enough that no matter what story is going viral, that you look for the bigger lesson in it. Because I'm not going to cover every viral story. But when you see these viral stories, because let me tell you, you are in a war right now, and you don't know that you're in a war. There are people out there who understand the psychology and the neuroscience of your brain, and they're playing tricks on you with these news feeds, with this constant scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for that next dopamine hit, for that this, for that that. I want you to be team you, like that person said, right? Oh, we do have some. What's today's date? Today's July 5th. Oh, we have a bunch of cash apps that have come in, right? Not cash apps, PayPal's. So Charnay says, let's get this conversation going. Love you. Hashtag Kiki. All right. Tiana sends, let's see how much Tiana has sent. Tiana sends $5 and says, support Black content creators. Yes, I appreciate that. Yes, thank you, Tiana. And Tiana sent another apple that says heart, heart, heart. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Eleanor sends $17 and says investing in the new book series. So this was the book series we talked about the other day. Thank you. Wait a minute. And Diane sent, wait, this was on July 2nd. When you all send these, you have to let me know. She sent something that says he's holding cock. He's doing the shooting. Wait, what? I'm confused as to what we done talked about here. Right? I'm confused. All right. Let me check the apples one last time and see. Get ready for your self-love lessons because I do want to hear. I'm refreshing, and Cash App is not refreshing. Their servers must be down because the last apple that I'm seeing is from Shani and not from earlier in the day. Right? All right. Let me see what your self-love papples. That sounds so terrible. The papples. That sounds like something that you go to the gynecologist for. Listen. What is the self-love lesson that you learned from today's video? I want to see you type SLL and then tell me what the self-love lesson is. And your self-love lesson needs to be from the I statement and the I in the present. So I value my womb. I vet. I don't want to hear I don't. I only want to hear the affirmative, not the negative, the affirmative. So let's hear. Self-love lessons. Let's take a look for those self-love lessons. Let's see. The only person I can control is myself. I keep my nose firmly on my face. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Oh, the video with the how a woman is okay. Yes. Where the guy was talking about how the woman is 100% okay. Okay, got you. Oh, got you. Okay. I forgot about that video for some reason. SOL, I love me first. I love that. SOL, I already love myself and always have. SOL, I alone control my image. I am learning my body and my healthy ways that fit for real. Okay. Okay, let's see. Come on. Self-love lessons. Come on, let's see. I live for my own peace and happiness. I'm not going to let people change me. That's the negative. I don't want to see any words not, don't. I don't want to see those. I want to see the affirmative of the affirmation. I value my time. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. I love me for me and not what men want me to be. Take the will out, put it in the present tense, because I will love me is the future someplace. And as long as you're speaking affirmations in the future, it'll always be in some distant future. But let's speak it in the present. I alone have agency over my body. And you know what the thing about it is? I think that we must have conversations with our partners. And be on a page that we're both comfortable with. And if you all are not comfortable to get on the same page, the relationship is not going to work, because there will be things that you may need to dial back because you're in a relationship, which is understandable, but you have to be comfortable with what it is that you're dialing back. That's what I'm saying. I value my time and spirit. Yes. My body is mine, and I decide how I show up, sexy or otherwise. I own self-respect and dignity for me. I am enough. I am unique. I am choosing me first every day. Soul power, take the will out. I do what's best for me and my progress. I need to water my garden and love myself. Okay. Take the need out and just do the I water my garden. Let's see the affirmation in the present. I am. I invest my time into what benefits my life journey and working on. Yes. Perfect. I take care of me. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I am honest about my feelings in my relationship. Wonderful. I protect my energy from people. I owe my empathy to. I don't understand that one. I owe my empathy to. I own my self-respect and self-worth. Okay. I love these. 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 All right. So let's see. Let's see. I need to think about what my self-love lesson from tonight's video is, right? Okay. 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 My self-love lesson, right, is that I value my body. I value my family tree. And I make procreation choices from a full place, from a full cup. That that's my self-love lesson. That I make procreation choices from a full cup. And absolutely, 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 absolutely. So I appreciate, there comes a time in all of our lives where we have to make decisions about to procreate and with whom. And I make procreation decisions that are in the best interest of that unborn person, my life, the future that I want, that my procreation choices are based on those things. And so I realized that, I realized that the choices that I made of sound mind, and that had I made any other choice, that would not have been self-love. So I am at peace with my choices. I'm at peace with my choices. Are you at peace with your choices? I make choices that I am at peace with. Yes, 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 yes. I appreciate that. So listen, I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you for coming out to this video. I want to keep it as short as I can. I just wanted to get this statement out. Did you all understand what it is that we talked about in this video? If there's something that I missed, I'd love for you to write it in the comments, because to me, this is a video about agency over your own body, choices, the mismatch between modern men wanting traditional women. It's like you want to make a person a baby mama, but you want her to act like the wives of yore, or the wives of olden days. And there's a lot of men out here who are living in the past for you, where they want all the perks and benefits that grandma had for grandpa, while not, well, number one, listen, while not upholding the highest standard for who it is that grandpa could have been. They want to be a baby daddy, but they want you to act like a wife, and when you don't, listen. All right, listen, on that note, I will see you all in the next video. I appreciate you all coming out. Thank you so much. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, what? Love yourself. And these videos are about loving yourself. These videos are about looking beneath the viral story, because we talk about viral stories because that's what the algorithm wants. So we have to make our self-love lesson relate to these viral stories. So I appreciate you all for coming out. I'm super tired. I spend most of my day, tending to the garden. I have a lot of things planted. A lot of things are coming up right now. And we even planted some really big, giant flowers called zinnias in all different shades of pink. And so those are going to take however long it is that they're going to take to come up. But I see some little green things coming out of the dirt. But, I never know whether that's a weed that's just growing in this fertile soil. So yeah, I'm having a great time. The first female flower from my squash has come up, and I'm curious to see what type of squash it's going to be, because it grew in the compost pile when I was on vacation. When I came back, it was a big squash bush. So it grew while I was on vacation. I built a trellis for it to climb on. And the first female flower the first female fruit has produced a flower that opened up today. You all can go to my Instagram and take a look, because I'm posting pictures over there. So this is the first female flower right there. And the first female fruit. You see the fruit part right there, and this is the flower. The flower is getting ready to open up. It opened a little today, but it's going to be in full flare, waiting for that bee to come and pollinate it tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. My snow peas are growing. My garlic, look at this beautiful, this is a picture of the flower on a tomato plant. So I'm excited about that. My garlic is coming out of the ground. So here's my garlic. Two of my garlics were giving peace signs, and one was flipping the bird. This is the one that's flipping the bird. It's like, is there giving the... So listen, I'm excited about my garden. I planted carrots the other day, and so I'm excited about that. And so I've been using old dresser drawers as planters, and I'm thinking about the whole dresser, putting the dresser down on the ground and filling it up with dirt and turning that into a planter, because the broccoli that I'm growing has to be spaced far enough apart for the broccoli to grow. I'm growing some little pom-pom head broccolis where the little head of the broccoli is like that. They were having a sale on that variety of broccoli, and so I bought that, and I have more seeds than I know what to do with. So I'm gonna be eating broccoli for many, many years, many years. So I'm excited about harvesting. I'm excited about figuring out what type of squash that is, because I typically buy two types of squash, butternut squash or delicata. And so I'm curious to see, once that flower gets fertilized, I'm curious to see what type of squash it is. I'm excited. I hope it's a squash and not a pumpkin, because I don't really eat pumpkins. My dad eats pumpkins, so I'm hoping that it is a squash and not a pumpkin. Does anybody out there know squash flowers? Because if it's a pumpkin, I'm going to be so sad, because I built a trellis, and I don't think a pumpkin can be held up by the branches on a trellis. I built an arc trellis in the air. So nonetheless, this is, I just can't wait to see. I'll let you all know what it is. I'll let you all know. And so thank you all for coming out. Thank you. I will, I want a cherry tree, y'all. I want a cherry tree. And this has me thinking about purchasing a property big enough for me to grow a cherry tree. And I don't know, I want a cherry tree. I want a cherry tree. I want to eat cherries. I can eat pounds upon pounds upon pounds of cherries myself. It's my favorite fruit. And, you know, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm thinking about getting a nice house on a plot of land big enough for me to grow 2 cherry trees. Because, you know, cherry trees have to be in pairs in order for them to, like, pollinate. They feed off of one another. But yeah, so I'm thinking about a Rainier cherry tree and a Bing cherry tree. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. But I've been thinking about it. You know, everything starts with an idea. I've been thinking about it, and everything starts with an idea. You know. So listen, maybe I will get a property and plant me some trees, and then go adopt me a little baby or a child, maybe even 2. Well, listen, I don't know. Life has a way of working itself out. So we'll see what happens. So listen, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. Jump on IG tomorrow. I'm going to put up a picture of that flower when it opens. So I'm excited about that because look, Candu eats a bag of cherries every 3 days. Cherry trees are messy but nice to have. Messy in what way? Don't talk about my cherry trees that way. Just get, you know what? Messy? You mean when the fruit falls on the ground? I don't know. We'd have to find a way. All right, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. We'd have to find a way. We're going to eat some cherries around here. Cherries, pumpkins, garlic, kale. That's what we're going to be eating.